So we just completed the full demonstrations for those that lead the turns with the right and then those that lead the turns with the left. This will probably actually be the last instructional video accompanied with the last full demonstration that will be needed for this routine. So again, excellent work. I'm really proud of the work that you guys have done in the last 2 rehearsals, and I'm so excited. It does my heart good that you guys have been so diligent in making sure you're up to date on the YouTube videos and running through things on your own. It will make a world of difference, I can guarantee you. In tap, it's kind of one of those you take 2 steps forward and you feel like you take 15 back. Because for every step you do get, there's going to be probably a couple more that you're feeling not too sure on. So the more that you just can practice it and run it in the sequences and doing it with the accompaniment and all that good stuff, I promise you that the easier it will get. So please don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed or stressed out. And I'm just excited that we are finally to the final instructional video here. So again, great work. We just finished our turns, both directions, just so you know. Both directions turn at the same time. When those people are turning to the right, at the same time, those people are turning to the left. And I may not have made that clear before. That turn is not a staggered thing or anything like that. We are all turning in the opposite directions at the same time. So that happens at the same time. We've all finished with our last flat ball change. Now I know, depending on the direction that you went, each of you have different feet that are free right now, and for once, that's okay. For once, those people that went to the left don't have to do anything fancy. No tricks, no cheats, no nothing. It doesn't matter. Whatever foot you've got free is the one you can step with. You've got 8 counts. Again, it's another little mini freestyle section for you to travel to wherever you need to be for your ending positions. We did talk about this in rehearsal a little bit. Don't forget that the ensemble, they're taking over that upper deck. So please you don't first of all have time to go from the stage, go up the stairs and onto the deck. So you don't have time to get up there, but that is primarily where I'm going to leave them. And I'm probably going to pull a couple of them also 1 or 2 steps down. You guys can definitely maybe go 1 or 2 steps up, but that's probably about as high as or as far upstage as you're going to get at this point. Reno, Billy, and Moonface are just owning this downstage center area, and they are pretty much going to mirror what we are doing here. You travel for 8 in whatever way you want. Thinking in terms of your character, how would your character be moving? You're at the end of the song, so don't la la la, don't supermarket shuffle it to your spot. Keep the energy going because, like I said, this is the light at the end of the tunnel. We are up to really your final dance step here. What we're going to do is we're going to spread out for 8. It doesn't even have to be the running step. You can stylize this, travel it in keeping with the show, in an appropriate manner, for 8 counts, however you would like. On count 9, you're just going to give me some type of a big, stylized pose, something that you can easily hold for a couple of moments on count 9. So the counts there go travel for 8, pose on 9. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pose. Okay, or pose. Maybe I'll do something a little bit bigger, just so you can clearly see where the pose is. But again, you don't have to imitate me. You can pick a pose that is appropriate to your character or something that you really would want to show off there. The only thing that's different here is Billy, instead of really striking a character-ish pose, you're going to be gesturing to Reno, who is on your left. So you want to turn yourself in towards center stage. Moonface would do the opposite. Billy is on Reno's right, Moonface is on the left, and the 2 gentlemen are going to reach to her. On your choral build, where I think we discussed, it went bass, anything, 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 anything. I think it went like bass, tenors, and then everybody sings anything. I believe that was the breakdown, but obviously, again, you know your parts. Whoever sings the first anything, you are going to break out of your pose and just step forward with the left foot. Anything. The hands are going to open, palms are up. You're stepping forward onto the left, and you can make that a step. Don't make it so much of a lunge, and it's definitely not a stomp. It's a quiet, poised step forward. Anything. As soon as you sing that, you're stepping with the left. Whoever sings the second anything, you're going to step forward as you sing. Same exact way. The left foot's going to go. The hands are just going to open. Body stays tall. So you go. So whoever hits the first one, you hit that position and you stay. The next group goes, you hit that position and you stay. If you haven't yet sung, you are still in your frozen position. Okay, so you hold this pose, whatever it may be, until your time to sing anything. We're now up to the third one. So now everybody is going to step forward with that left foot. Reno, I believe I had do this move on the third one also. So she's going to join us here. And then she's going to just plant open and really belt out that last note. So Reno's movement here for the end of the piece is minimal. Just so she gets a good breath, a good solid stance to be able to hold that note for a good chunk of time. Everybody else, everybody in the tap chorus, which would include Billy and Moonface here, are all going to do 3 stomp butt time steps. Once you get the left foot forward, go ahead and get your weight onto it, because we're going to stomp with the right on the G of goes. Anything, anything, anything goes. Actually, it's the beat before you sing goes. My bad, I'm sorry. The beat before goes is where you're going to stomp that right foot down into this very final, this is it. This is the last final step that you are doing in your number. So this is a step that you just gotta, it's gotta emote out of you. There has to be an energy here. You're just lay it all on the stage, leave it all on the stage, because this is your moment to just enjoy the step and be ready for a nice big response from the crowd. So just, like I said, emote it. You have to have an energy that's just flying out of you here for this last step. Be careful of your tempo, because again, you are going to be at that last final push. So just be careful not to rush the tempo here. Don't get ahead of the pit. Again, it's a repetitive step that's going to happen a couple of times here. And that is also the tendency of wanting to push the tempo on those repetitive steps. So just be careful. As much as I want you to just love this final moment, don't love it so much that you're Kentucky Derbying it to the end here. Stay even and on top of your beats, okay? Stomp with the right. Hop with the left. Flap with the right. Flap with the left. Step with the right. And then stomp again with the left. Okay? So one more time, nice and slow. Stomping with the right. 5, 6, 7, and stomp. Hop, left. Flap. Flap. And step, stomp. Okay? We're going to start this again with the left foot. So stomp with the left. Hop on the right. Flap with the left. Flap right. And step, stomp. Yes? So let's try that one more time, a little smoother with the left. 5, 6, 7, and stomp. Hop, flap, step, stomp. Keeping those heels high, don't forget. Until the stomp, then you can go full-footed. Otherwise, build some strength in those ankles and keep those heels nice and lifted. We do one more, leading with the right foot. So again, we're going to stomp with the right, hop on the left. So pick up the right foot like the floor is hot. Flap on the right, flap on the left, step, stomp. So there's the left. All right? Before we add in the little modified ending here, let's do all three of those. Ladies, when we did the split of the girls stage right and the gentlemen stage left, this is the same step that you did there when you guys were facing each other. When we did it earlier, we did 2. Now that we're at our big finish, we're going to add on 1 more. So we're going to do 3. So ladies, if this step feels familiar, it's because it is. Here we go. All 3 of these in a row. 5 and 6 and 5, 6. Slow we go. Stomp, hop, fall lap, step, stomp, hop, fall lap, step, stomp, hop, fall lap, step, stomp. The last element we're going to add before we start to pick up the tempo is the arms. We are